What's going on, guys? Anthony from Chronometer Check here, and today, this is so weird, I've never really done this before, but anyway, today we're going to be taking a look at a Seiko 5, one of the kind of less popular models, but I still think it looks amazing, and I'm really shocked that it's not as popular as some of the other models. So this is the Seiko 5 SNK355 with a silver dial, have an airplane passing by, never quiet in New York, but yeah. Okay guys, so this is the Seiko 5 SNK355, kind of a little bit more of a unknown or rather less popular model, but I still think it looks amazing. We're going to get into that. Let's just open it right up. I am wearing the Seiko 5 SNXS 79K. We also did a review or kind of an unboxing first impressions video on this watch. Feel free to check that out on the channel and the blog as well. But yeah, ooh, baby. Honestly, the first time I opened this watch, or this box right here, it literally blew me away, because I knew that it was a really good-looking dial and a good-looking watch, but I haven't seen too much about this, so I was actually even a little bit surprised. Even I'm the one who bought it because I knew how awesome it looked, but I still was surprised when I got it in the mail. So yeah, look at that gorgeous, sort of like a sunburst silver dial, but actually the catch about this watch in particular, I don't know if this camera is going to be able to pick it up very well, but it has little Seiko 5 emblems all around the dial. It only gets picked up in some lights, and at first I was kind of off-put about this, you know, like why would I want the Seiko 5 logo all over, but it's really, really discreet. It's not like you notice it even on close inspection, let alone from afar. But yeah, I think this is one of the most underrated Seiko 5 case models. This is the SNK. It has polished around the bezel and sort of on the sides, and it is brushed over here, so it's a really dynamic looking case. You know, I know there's a lot of hype for the SNK L23, but I think this case sort of rivals that. It has a little bit thicker lugs, which sort of just makes it a little more dynamic and sort of more Rolex-y. I don't want to compare it to a Rolex because it is a Seiko 5, obviously, but honestly, it looks amazing, especially in person. Again, one of those watches that I don't think pictures really do it justice. So anyway, you see it does have these stainless steel applied embassies. It does have some lume markers at the top of it. Nothing crazy, definitely not good lume by any means. It also does have lume on these stick hands. I guess lately I've been into the stick hands because I did also pick up this again, which also has stick hands. So I guess that's kind of the mood I've been in lately. But I am actually planning on doing a mod with this, so I'll show you that in a future video. I'm going to stop talking about what I'm going to do in future videos. I'm just really excited for kind of the future of this channel and talking about watches. I honestly love it so much, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of nerdy. I drink a lot of iced coffee right here, and I'm super excited. I'm doing what I love, and I'm nerding out right now. But anyway, okay, that was a mouthful. But yeah, so back to this beautiful, lovely watch. It does have, again, the kind of cheap Seiko 5 bracelet, but actually this one does have push button deployment as opposed to this one, which just has one of those flip lock clasps. And while this is a cheap-ish bracelet as well, you could tell this one actually feels a lot more substantial. Now, I think that the tape and the plastic wrap actually probably is making it maybe feel a little bit more sturdy than it actually is, or it might just be the additional almost jubilee-ish style links that are kind of giving it a little bit more form, and they are a little bit thicker. But yeah, it just looks beautiful. Even the bracelet, I think, looks beautiful. I can't wait to size this up and throw it on my wrist. Now, it does have a little bit different dimensions. Each of the Seiko 5s, depending on the style of case, do have a little bit different dimensions. So this one is 37 millimeters across in diameter, 19 millimeter lug width, and 13 millimeters thick. But this one, let's see if I get you a comparison. This one also is 37 millimeters in diameter. It has 18 millimeter lug width, a little bit more reasonable because 19 is like a weird odd size. But one of the really cool things about this case in particular, aside from the amazing finish in terms of the brushing and the polished surfaces, is the height. So this one's only about 11, so I don't know if you can see the difference there, but there's a little bit of a difference. Let me take this off for you so we can get a nice little side-by-side. And I think it makes it wear a lot, I don't want to say better, but it makes it wear differently. We do have a plane going by. Terrible timing, but yeah. So it's just, but also the case is thicker. This one, honestly, to me, feels more like a Rolex case. And again, I don't know why I keep comparing this to Rolex, because honestly, like, these watches punch way above their cost. They just look amazing. They feel amazing. The quality is amazing. And I'm really excited, even after, like, you know, a bunch of other watches I've gone through and had in my collection, you know, that cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars more. And to get these back, it still feels really good. It doesn't feel like I'm downgrading at all. It feels like I'm still getting quality pieces. But yeah, so of course, it does have the display case back, like I said, and you can see those reflections. I'm trying to give you different perspective and, you know, different, hopefully different lighting. And I think it just looks amazing. Can't wait to size this bad boy up. I do have 7-inch wrists. And yeah, that silver dial, because it is a little bit lighter, it makes it wear a little bit bigger than it actually is compared to the darker charcoal dial. And I think this is, honestly, for a dressy piece, I'm not going to call this a dress watch, but for a dressy piece, I think these are the perfect dimensions for me, honestly. It doesn't feel like, you know, like I'm wearing something insignificant, like a fragile little dress watch, but at the same time, it doesn't feel super bulky either. You could definitely fit this under a cuff easily. And you know, usually I like to swap out my bracelets and stuff, and even on the other Seiko 5 I just showed you, I think I'm probably going to once I find a 19mm leather band or something that I like. But on this one, it doesn't feel too bad. It feels like an upgraded bracelet, and I actually kind of like it. It does have folded links, which are a pain to size, but yeah, it's just, that's something else. I wanted something kind of silver and summery, and honestly, I don't really see too many, at least modern, silver dial watches. There are a couple of, you know, the Orient has some grayish silver options and stuff like that, but they didn't really tickle my fancy. So yeah, I was planning on modding this, but you know, the more I look at it, the more I talk about it, I don't know. I might just keep it stock as is. Maybe I'll grab a second one just to mod. But yeah, so gorgeous. A couple other things about this watch I wanted to mention real quick. Of course, it does have the crown at the 4 o'clock position, as most Seiko 5s tend to, but this one is a little bit thicker, a little bit more substantial, so easier to pull out if you have short nails like I do compared to the SNX S7 model. You can see side by side, there's just a little bit of a difference. So overall, even though this watch maintains the same dimensions and really in specs is even a little bit shorter in terms of thickness, it really wears a little bit thicker thanks to the bigger lugs and overall the thicker case, because this one is kind of, it's more of the movement that's jotting out, whereas this one, it's the entire case. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to check out the blog, chronometercheck.com, where I will write hopefully a little bit more cohesively and a little bit less rambly than I have been in this video. This is supposed to be just kind of like my thoughts on the Seiko 5 and whatnot. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Don't forget to leave a like, comment. If you have any questions, I answer every single comment. And thanks for watching.